Hey there, this is Hal with Chasing the Chaffies. In this video, I'm going to show you how I changed the oil myself in my 1998 American Tradition by Fleetwood, which is on a Spartan Chassis. This is my first time doing it, although I've changed oil in vehicles before. This doesn't look all that much different, and we're going to find out. And if this video is posted on YouTube, you'll know that I did it successfully. So let's get right to it. First, I'm going to show you what tools you'll need. Got my oil filter right there, oil pan, some tools. This here is a tool that's going to help me get my existing oil filter off and tighten the new one on just a little bit. Funnel to get the oil in, and then I've got 6 gallons of oil. Now my rig only takes a little over 5 gallons, but of course I had to get 6 because I have to get a little more. So we're gonna get right to it. First thing we're gonna do is get situated here. All right, so I'm under here. I got another bucket. So I got to thinking, if I have that thing, it's a 5-gallon pan, but if I have it completely full, then that's going to be a whole lot of oil in there.
How did they put it so tight?
Somebody put it really tight, didn't they? There it goes. Okay. I want to try to hold on to this bolt. Sometimes it's not easy. Oh, we did it. There it is. So we're gonna let that drain for a while, then I'll switch out for the other pan. All right, son, go get those paper towels, please. Try to do this without making too much of a mess. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to switch pans here. Look at that, no spillage. Okay, watch out, bud. Make sure that doesn't spill, okay? Okay. Wow. There's one of those cicadas making a ton of noise. I don't know if he's mad at me or if he's looking for a girlfriend. And he is loud. Can you hear him? All right, while that's finishing draining up, we're going to go ahead and get the filter out. So there's the filter right there. And we're going to try to keep this on camera. Goes. Right tight, left loose. Oh wow, I probably didn't even need this thing because it came loose very easily.
Why are you using the oil filter?
This is the oil filter.
I'm the oil filter.
So we're going to put a new one on. Ooh, it's not light. I'm sure it's full of oil, so we're going to dump it out.
Oh.
Oops, we're dripping a little bit. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Okay. All right, so we got the filter out, and we got the oil drained, right? Okay. So what we're gonna do now, still draining just a little bit. So I'm gonna let that finish draining while I put in the new oil filter. Now putting in new oil filter is very easy. All you do, see if I can get my hands remotely clean here.
Yeah.
Undo the new filter.
What is this?
Get it out of the plastic.
Hello? What is that, Dad?
That's a funnel. Okay, and then it's important that you put a little oil around the gasket. and that helps it to seal better, make a better fit. So you want to put a little new oil, not the old stuff. So get some of your new oil. And by the way, if you're wondering what kind of oil you should use, it should say on the top of your oil thing on the engine what kind of oil you're supposed to use. So we're going to take the oil and we'll fill it up.
Ooh.
All right, it almost took the whole gallon. Fill that sucker up, and now it's heavy, so it's going to be more difficult to put on.
Ooh.
But don't forget to put oil in it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll be bad. So, church bells. Okay. Right, I got it on. Now, these are the kind of things you never want to force them. They should screw on real easy, and if they don't, then you don't have them right. You should screw on real easy. You don't want to cross thread them, be in trouble. All right, I'll screw it the rest of the way on. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to tighten the hair with my tool. Not too much, because I don't want to over tighten it.
He said to stop somewhere and get something called dry gas.
Dry gas?
Get 2 bottles of it, and then put it in the gas tank, then fill up the rest of the tank with premium gas. And then just do that for the whole trip of Ocean City. He says a lot of times that will clear up the catalytic converter.
Yeah.
Which is giving which is clear, anyway. And he says, several other people that's done it too. And just only do premium after that. And then when we get back,
it's magnetic.
Go to his house and he can reset the codes when he's home.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me finish this up, and I'll just talk to you when you get home. Almost left this on there. Now I'm going to put the oil pan plug back in. Just realized that it's magnetic. It can even hold the wrench. I'm not sure why that is, but I'm going to clean it off. Once again, these will screw in easy, so don't ever force them. Just took a minute to find where the threads were, and then it screws right in easy. Okay. If I did everything correctly, we should be done. And all we need to do is add the correct amount of oil. I almost put a gallon in already. And so, since it's a little over 5 gallons, I can probably put almost all of that 5 gallons in. It'll be just about right. So let's get to it. So I was wrong. It doesn't say what kind of oil it takes, but that is where the engine oil goes. Okay, here we go. I may have put a hair too much. I may have put a quarter gallon too much oil in here. I hope not. Well, let's check. Always want to make sure you put that back on, because people forget and then oil shoots out everywhere. Alright, so I think I may have put a tad too much oil in it, but I don't think it's too much. Cicada's attacking me. I don't think it's too much to be a big deal. It's only like a quarter of a gallon too much, and I read that another guy just fills up his oil filter and then puts a 5-gallon bucket in. So I think it'll be okay. We're gonna go ahead and crank it up, see if we got any leaks, see what happens. Started right up. Of course it would. Sounds good. Don't see any leaks. I'll let it run for a minute or so. I'm going to check the oil level again. I think we're going to be okay. I filled the buckets with the used oil, and I'm just going to throw away these things. But these, the used oil, I'm going to try to take to AutoZone and see if they'll take it. A lot of times, those kind of places will take used oil. But I saved myself about 400 bucks by doing this myself, and it really wasn't that hard. So it's not much different than a car, and it's really not a hard thing to do. If you're any whit competent, you can do it. So don't be afraid. Just make sure you check all your steps and make sure the oil's in the motor before you crank it and nothing's leaking, and you'll be fine. So I would say try it. I'd say it's worth the risk. Very, very small risk of you messing up, unless you're just really incompetent. So, but as always, do everything at your own risk. Don't blame me if you mess up. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I hope you got something out of this video, and if you did, and if you want to keep up with what we're doing at Chasing the Chafies, hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you'll be notified of future videos. Hey, God bless you. Have a great day. So we're in the middle of cicada season. Once every 17 years the cicadas come out, and they're out, and you can see one right here, but they're everywhere. I don't know if you can see them flying all over the place.
Okay, here's what I'm talking about. Here's what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Start looking at the leaves and stuff.
Wow.
You can't see that from a distance.
Nope.
Look, up in, all the way up.
Unbelievable.
It is.
It doesn't really look like they're eating them though. Breakfast. Flying right back to you.
Well, look here. Hey, how are you? You want to talk about it? He flew in for some counseling today.
Oh, he's crawling up to your face.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Do I have any on me?